What's going on, guys? Today's another new day and welcome back to the channel. Thank you again for watching. Today's gonna be another good day because we're going to the dyno. So I got the car in the back, I just packed everything up and I'm about ready to leave. The tuner, or the guy who has the dyno, he's about an hour away. So I'm gonna go fill up the tank and then I'm gonna go head out, and when I get there I will get some more footage. But before we leave, I got a new package that UPS just delivered. I apologize, guys, if I'm talking kind of funny. I just had a tooth extracted earlier this week, so my cheek hurts a little bit and my gums are a little sore. So you might hear me talking kind of funny. Sorry, and I apologize for that. But anyways, these are BC Racing coilovers, and these are actually custom spring rates. I think they're 12K in the front, 14K in the rear. So I don't know if I'm gonna be putting these on before the season ends or after the season ends, but these are the new coilovers. I'm hoping that they do really well, and that they help me with autocrossing and with dialing in the suspension a little bit here and there. But we'll see what happens. So that's gonna be added. That's gonna be added to my pile of car parts that's behind that big box over there, with all my stuff for E85, because I will be swapping all that stuff over this winter. So I'm gonna pull this box in and then I'm gonna head out. So we're currently stopped at a gas station right now. I'm actually kind of bummed because normally I go get my gas across the street, which you can't really see right now because the camera's too bright. Across the street is a Sheetz, and that's where I'd normally get my gas. They're closed right now because they're doing some remodeling. So I'm here at a BP gas station, just getting my regular old 93. Up until I get that E85 in this car. I'm just filling it up because I honestly have no idea what the expectations are as far as fueling goes. And if I was supposed to bring more, I don't know. But I'm not actually getting tuned. We're just doing some dyno pulls today. So for any of you guys that have been wanting me to get this car on the dyno, trust me, believe me when I say that I've been trying to get this car on the dyno too. It's just with timing, with full-time job, having a kid, and then having another baby. You know, I'm running out of time here. Obviously, I haven't been posting a lot of videos and I haven't been doing a lot of activity with my business too. So I'm trying to get back on that, but we're gonna finish up filling here and then head out on our way. I wish I can get some footage of me driving. Obviously, I can't do that with driving at the same time. It's not really safe. So I'll just see you guys at the performance shop, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. So we finally made it out here to SM Performance. Let's see if you guys can see this here. It's a little bright, but SM Performance Auto Repair and Performance. The guy's name is Soud, I think Soud. This is out in Trafford, PA. He has done, there's a bug. He has done a lot of the Honda tuning and Honda builds around the Pittsburgh area, so I've heard a lot of good things about him. Comparable to Derek. Derek did a great job, even though I haven't met the guy in person, but he did a really good job with my e-tune. So I figured give this guy a chance and put my car in the dyno and see what it does. And then from there, if everything goes as planned and everything works out pretty good, then after the winter, he'll just tune my car on E85. So let's go inside and take a look at the car. Alright guys, so I think the car's all set up. We're almost ready to go. Got the Pro Hubs on the car, and a big old fan here. So what are you doing right now? Are you setting the
yeah, I'm just setting the ramp rates and everything for the dyno. This is a load bearing dyno. It's kind of like what Derek has. Derek's, you know, it's a hydraulic dyno. Okay. He has to run, I don't know if you've ever seen, he's got a bunch of garden hoses running to it. This one is all eddy current.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright.
This is it? Yeah. Alright.
We'll probably stand over there and get a good video.
Okay. Moment of truth, guys. Oh my god, nice. 17. Cool.
And you do another 2 runs.
2 more? We made 417. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Heat soak? Wow, that's a lot. That one was $398. I don't know if you guys got a glimpse of that, but $398, he's saying from heat soak. That's crazy. Getting lower and lower. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's how bad heat soak.
So he said all of that came from heat soak in the car. I mean, that's insane if you think about it. Because he's saying that's about 40, what was that, 417, so like 420 down to 398. And then 390, it's like 30, 40 horsepower from heat soak. Wow. So he said we're gonna let it cool down, and then we're gonna do some, maybe like one more pull or something like that, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so the blue is the very first run.
Okay.
Yellow is the second run, it's a little bit under the blue. And the purple is the third. You can see it just like each run it just dropped.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
Now, is that just...
It's just heat soak. So what happens is, when the IAT goes up, it pulls ignition timing back. It's like a safety thing. It literally dropped 40 horsepower.
That's insane.
With this
So
you got intercooler, all that good stuff.
yeah, but it's still it heat soaks. Turbo or superchargers, they make a lot of heat. You know, the air coming out of the blower is all hot air, and the intercooler can do so much. You know. So should we try a third gear pull? See what it does. Can you pull up that ratio again?
Oh, yeah.
Now the graph will look a little bit different, but it should read about the same horsepower.
All right, so we're gonna do a third gear pull this time and see what comes up of it. Yeah, I really want to at least get very close to 500 with the 85.
Oh, that should be no problem, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it usually picks up like 40% horsepower, so.
So for bragging rights, when people ask why so low, I tell them what's the percentage difference.
It's 8% difference. Typically, that's what they say from a dyno jet. So if we did the math, 8% of 417, 1.08, it's like 450.
Okay. That's about right.
And now in a dyno pack, I'll probably read 15% more than this. So on Derek's dyno, I probably made like 470. This is a heartbreaker dyno, bro. Like, they'll give you whatever the car is making.
Because I wouldn't want to be like, oh, I hit dyno sheet for 500. Like, this don't feel like 500.
Yeah.
Are you happy with the power it made?
Oh, I'm definitely happy.
It's like, what, 100 more horsepower than they usually make. They make
More than
like
that, 200.
200, yeah, wow.
I think the baseline dyno on a stock is like 220 maybe.
220?
Yeah.
I actually had it's a 3.5 swap Del Sol.
Oh yeah?
I made like 263.
I'm waiting for S1 built to come out with an all-wheel drive kit for this car.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick.
There's rumors saying they're coming up with one right now for the Accord chassis and for this TL. You mentioned Prelude, so I was reminded by it. And they just came out with a kit for the Prelude.
I wish you can use the Honda Pilot drivetrain on them.
Honda Pilot uses a K series.
No, they have a 3.5.
J35.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, Pilot. I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's probably. I might have to swap the bell housing or something though for the transmission. I know it's definitely possible. Just no one's been crazy enough to do it yet. And honestly, I would if I had the space for it. I just don't.
Yeah, you can probably swap the TLHS.
TL8. HS?
Yeah, H8s are SH.
Oh, the fourth
SH
gen. Yeah,
they're all wheel drive.
yeah. Virtual dyno's lying to me.
So what did it say on the virtual dyno?
440.
440. 40s.
But there was virtual dyno has like it goes off a dyno jet. It's based off a dyno jet.
I used them before. You take like an Excel file.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice to have like a ballpark number.
Yeah.
Because I've had this for like a year and a half, supercharged, and everyone's like, "Oh, what numbers you putting down?" I'm like, I haven't taken it to a dyno, but here's a ballpark estimate. All right, guys. So we finished up the dyno pulls. Here's the dyno sheet. 417. She did pretty good today. So wrapping things up here, and I'm gonna head on out. But before we leave, I just wanted to say a huge shout out to Soud.
Soud, yep.
Soud?
Yep.
And Pat. If you're ever in the Pittsburgh area and you have well, I'm sure everyone who has a Honda probably already knows you, but if you don't know him already, this is definitely the place to go. So definitely check this place out when you can. Yeah, that basically wraps up the video. I'm gonna head home and I'll see you guys in the next one. So stay safe, stay healthy, and peace.